HQ Reality Radio, and I'm Lauren Jane Carter.
And I'm Sammy Goodell, and we are back for Live Lobby season number 2.
Oh yes, we are at Colourful Radio, live at the African Centre, and we have got 3 amazing artists setting the live lobby off.
Yes, and we can't wait for a fire. But guys, we've got the first person coming up now, which is Lydia Singer.
She's so young, and you're going to be astounded that this voice can come from such a young lady. So
let's
that's
go.
Right, it's Hype HQ Reality Radio Live Lobby Season 2. And I'm here with the first guest of Season 2. So would you like to introduce yourself? So who are you, where are you from, and what are you doing?
Hi, so my name's Lydia Singer. I'm from Milton Keynes, and I'm going to be singing 2 songs for you all today. My first one is Build Me Up, so I hope you enjoy it. Your love had me swept off my feet, such desire. Your love had me fighting to leave, such disaster. Trying to hold on to everything that you've told me. But now everything's done, I'll try to be just me. You're trying to build me up for a war. I'm holding my breath, never let me forget that I'm taking down all my walls. Before it's too long, you'll believe when I'm gone, 'cause I'm just holding on for you, 'cause I'm just holding on for you. I try to find everything in ever after, but you're holding me to my knees. I just wanna try to hold on to everything that you've told me. But now everything's done, I'll try to be just me. You're trying to build me up for a war. I'm holding my breath, never let me forget that I'm taking down all my walls. Before it's too long, you'll believe when I'm gone, 'cause I'm just holding on for you, 'cause I'm just holding on for you, 'cause I'm just holding on for you. Try to hold on to everything that you've told me. Try to hold on to everything that you've said to me. Try to hold on to everything and everything and everything. But now that you're done, I'll try to be just me. But now that you're done, I'll try to be just me. But now that you're done, I'll try to be just me. You're trying to build me up for a war. I'm holding my breath, never let me forget that I'm taking down all my walls. Before it's too long, you'll believe when I'm gone, 'cause I'm just holding on for you, 'cause I'm just holding on for you. You're trying to build me up for a war. I'm holding my breath, never let me forget that I'm taking down all my walls. Before it's too long, you'll believe when I'm gone, 'cause I'm just holding on for you, 'cause I'm just holding on for you, 'cause I'm just holding on for you.
That was beautiful. That was so good.
Thank you. So my second song for you all today will be Truth Hurts, so I hope you enjoy it. You're a mystery. You're as close as I will ever get, but I'm onto you. And I know what I came here to do when it all comes down. I'm looking down, don't turn around to see that I am standing still looking up at you. 'Cause I know what I came here to do when it all comes down. I'm looking down, don't turn around, don't turn around. The truth will always hurt, and now that you are here with me, but who are you to say that I will find it? You're the key, and I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Oh, the truth will always hurt, and now that you are here with me, I know this road is longer than it was before, like an open door. You see the end is done and more, and I see that I'm trying to stay alive, make no mistake. But this time I am here to stay, 'cause I know that I can truly help you to survive when it all comes down. I'm looking down, don't turn around, don't turn around. The truth will always hurt, and now that you are here with me, but who are you to say that I will find it? You're the key, and I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. The truth will always hurt, and now that you are here with me, oh, you have stolen my real light. I give up without a fight. All my reins were held too tight. I have no sun and no moon. I'm on my own but not alone. I can see you, but you're so far away. And I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. The truth will always hurt, and now that you are here with me, thank you.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I literally have goosebumps. I'm speechless.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, the amount of emotion that comes from like your singing. Like you could see it on you. Like everyone needs to check it out after on our YouTube channel, because you can see the emotion on Lydia's face. Like you proper put everything into it, don't you?
Oh, thanks so much. Well, yeah, like
Modest, humble. That's good. Keep it right. That's good.
So I want to go back to the first track.
yeah.
What inspired you to write that? Because I felt there was so much emotion in that. Is there something behind it?
Yeah,
or?
no, definitely. So, well, really, the track was about something that I guess was a first experience for me. Like, I guess if you like, it's kind of a love track. Yeah, it was just, about kind of first experiences and how it made me feel, how I guess, everything, all of your first experience, like, build you up and stuff. So that's the reason why the track is called Build Me Up.
And when did you write that track?
I actually wrote it like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Really?
Yeah, so
okay.
My newest, definitely.
Okay, well, speaking on kind of writing songs, you started when you was 13.
Yeah.
Am I right? And you wrote Higher, More Than Yesterday, and Reckless.
Yeah.
So you listening to them tracks now, what would you give yourself some advice when you were 13? Because obviously you probably listen to it and you think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe, you know, I could have done something different. Do you think, oh, I definitely shouldn't have done that? Like, what do you think when you listen to them?
Yeah, Christian, I've never been like asked that sort of question before. I think if I listened to them back now, I don't know, so I'm just even trying to think about what they're... I mean, they were all about stuff that was happening when I was younger, I guess, when I was 13. Maybe I'd say stay true to myself or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely.
With the writing of the song, do you look at it and be a bit like, oh, that's not too great?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I mean... Yeah, I kind of look at it and I kind of, I don't know, maybe cringe a bit and I'm like, oh, wow. It's like 13-year-old me. Yeah, okay, great. You're doing great.
This is embarrassing.
But it's all good. It's good to see, though, where you've grown from, isn't it, at the same time?
Yeah. Like, developing is so weird how even from a short amount of time, it just changes because, you're hearing things, you're hearing different things and that always develops you. And then... you know, everything that you do is always new.
It's very, very influential in your music, I suppose, because what you hear around you is what you put into yours as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Saying that as well, I know that some people have compared you to Jessie J, Ariana Grande, that sort of thing. Do you agree with that? Or do you feel like you have a different view on your voice?
I mean, like, personally, that's such a compliment. Yeah, I mean, I guess those two people are definitely people who, you know... those two people in particular have such amazing voices. I mean, they're both live are just so incredible and so amazing. And they're both like, I mean, especially Jessie J, I feel like she's always been quite a true artist. Mm-hmm. And I love her music and her songs. I mean, most of her songs are about like real experiences in her life. And so, yeah, I mean, that is just such a compliment. But yeah, I think I definitely... like my sound always changes, so I feel like I'm starting to find my own sound, and it's always really interesting though to hear, to listen back a couple of years ago, because I never realised that my voice is changing until
it changes.
Until you listen back to it and you think, oh, okay.
Wow.
So with music that's coming out in the future, like would you like who would you like to work with? Are you working with someone currently, like producers, artists?
Yeah, well, somebody, do you mean like if I could, who would I work with?
Yeah, or are you actually working with someone at the moment? Like...
Oh, well, I actually did a track with a rapper called Waltz.
Okay.
So that track is called Way of Life, so it will be coming out soon on my new EP, but I'll be releasing stuff about that on my social media. Mm-hmm. But I definitely like to do more collaborations with artists. I also... a little while ago, in fact, it was last summer, I did a cover with Sarah Akumu, which was so cool. We did the Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston of When You Believe.
Oh, wow.
No way.
And we're going to be on Deja Vu Radio singing that, so I'm so excited to do that.
Oh, wow, that's exciting.
Yeah.
And obviously, producers, artists, like who you dream of like collaborating with, who would you pick?
Oh, gosh. That's just such a hard... I think... Oh, Charlie Puth, if I could pick anyone like a celebrity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like his stuff. Like, I've never really been a fan of his until quite recently. Like, I kind of started listening and I don't know, I really, really liked them. Stuff like that.
No, that's really good. I'm very interested in what you've got in front of you, to be honest with you, which is the keyboard for those who can't see. How did you get into that? Because I know some people play keyboard, guitar, sax, or some people will just pick one. Are you just a keyboard girl, or do you like to
mix it up?
No,
and match?
I'm just a keyboard girl. But I definitely like to do maybe other instruments, maybe like pick up the guitar soon or something.
Yeah. So you're stuck on the keyboard right now?
Yeah, for now it's the old good trusty keyboard.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's good.
I feel
that's
comfortable
good.
with it as well.
When did you learn the keyboard?
I think I started when I was like 8, and I started doing grades, and then obviously I dropped those, and just started songwriting, I guess.
So when you write a song, do you write the lyrics first and then get a melody, or do you kind of multitask, do it at the same time?
It's different every time. Like, for example, the song that I sung you, the first one. Mm-hmm. So basically, I've like recently just done my mocks, and I was going into my geography mock exam, and I hear this tune in my head, and I'm like, damn, I really like it, but this is such an inconvenient time for it to like come into my head. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to record on my phone real quick before I go into the exam. So I record it on my phone. And then I'm literally in my geography exam, and I'm like doing it, and I've got this tune in my head, and I'm developing it when I should be writing these answers, and I'm like, oh my God, I should be like concentrating right now, and instead I'm thinking of like lyrics and what I'm gonna do. And I look at my time because it was just a bad time for it to come up. But yeah, I ended up actually getting a B on geography, so it was
that
pretty
was
good.
all right then.
Yeah. It did work out well. So
that's the power of passion, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's the power of passion. You can't get it out of your head.
Yeah.
Right, so actually your 15 minutes of live lobby it's come to an end.
Oh no.
It happens really quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So would you like to tell everyone all of your social medias, where they can find you, what's happening next for you?
Yeah, so you can find me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all by the name of Lydia Singer HQ. So that's LYDIA Singer HQ.
Yeah.
And in the future, I'm on London Fashion Week House of Icons in February 17th. On February 17th, sorry, tripping up on my words. And yeah, other stuff I'll be posting on my social media to let you know where you can find it, where you can listen to me. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And we will see you very, very soon. That was the amazing Lydia Singer. She started at the age of 30 and she's progressed so far. She is beautiful and her voice is outstanding.
But guys, coming up next on High Pitch Q Reality Radio's Live Lobby Season 2 is YN Solo.
So let's go. So this is Hype HQ Reality Radio at Colourful Radio, and we are now back with our artist number 2 of season number 2. So who are you, what are you doing, and where are you from?
Hi guys, my name's YN Solo. I'm a singer-songwriter from Leeds and London.
Big!
Yeah.
Big. Right, yes. So first question of all I want to talk to you about is your name. So YN Solo.
Miss Solo.
Wait, okay. Losh. Where does YN come from? What
I
nationality is
always lie when I do like pressing stuff and say like, oh, it means like special gem, but it doesn't. My mum made it up.
Hey, well, kudos to mum.
Yeah, shout out to my mum.
Special gem, we'll go with special
who'd
gem.
have known that name would have turned into like a major part of my life?
Yeah.
But it was either my dad tried it and tried to call me Mercedes and my mum shut it down.
Shut down.
And I don't think I had a name for a minute. I'm not sure. But then she came up with Tamara Wyan. So
Wow.
And then obviously no one's trying to be on stage like, coming up next, Tamara. No. So Wyan, and then I'm a solo singer. Bap. Miss Solo.
And it works.
She's
it does.
here.
It works.
She's
It
here.
works.
Here in the flesh.
Very Wyan, see?
Go, girl. Go. I love your spirit. You're just too much.
Oh, I'm a
But
bit
too much is crazy. Crazy good.
Yeah.
Crazy great.
I am
right?
crazy good. I'm not like mean crazy. I'm crazy.
You're good crazy.
Yeah, like
If there's
Nice
such a thing.
crazy.
no, because it's crazy because I've forgotten his name now. The
Lucci?
Lucci.
Supreme
People
son.
meet me. I'm 6 foot. I'm like a skin tone away from being Stormzy's twin sister. So then people are like,
I love that.
He just said, oh, like you're mad tall, innit? Like it's a bit intimidating. I'm like, bro, I sing R&B. Don't get more sweet than me, do you know what I mean? I'm wearing pink sunglasses, get into it, do you know what I mean? So, no, man.
Oh my goodness, you've got
I
such
love your
good
spirit.
vibes. Yeah,
Exactly.
good
Your
vibes.
spirit's just crazy good.
Right,
But-
so we
yeah.
spoke just a little bit earlier. You have just come back from the USA.
Yeah, man.
So tell us about that. What have you been doing?
I've been out in New York. So I put a single out called FaceTime. And I went to New York. I kind of put together my own promo tour.
Okay.
So I went out there, I did radio, TV, and I performed. And it was crazy. I packed my bags, I packed my good wigs, I packed my good outfits, and I was gone.
Can I just butt in there? I love your honesty, okay? I just packed my good wig.
Yeah, no, you can't be going on no Hot 97 stage with no synthetic. I had to give them the 30-inch Malaysian.
Go, girl,
I
go.
need
Flick it,
professional- need the
Let
hair
it go.
flip.
Swift it.
Yeah, I
Whip
had to.
it. Go.
And I used the strong glue, and I killed that.
Yeah. What, you just went in.
Yeah, no, do you know what it is? I felt so comfortable. New York is it's not segregated. You know, like here, it's quite hard to get to certain places.
Yeah.
I can't just bop out and be on BBC One Extra stage.
Yeah.
Whereas out there, your talent is your VIP ticket, not your money, not who you know. It's literally like, you sound dope, your song lyrics are dope, come and perform.
Really?
And I took that, and when I came back to London, I just tried to put it out there to people that I was working in healthcare. Like, I was looking after elderly people to make my coin.
Seriously.
Yeah, don't let the fur fool you, baby. Like, I've got a mother to look after,
Of course.
I like nice things. I'm
Yeah.
a bit bougie.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, I'm very lucky that I actually enjoyed healthcare. I used to be there singing to the clients. Like, I loved it.
Yeah.
Well, they were lucky to have you singing because your voice is so rich. They were fortunate to hear you singing. You probably soothed a lot of achy
Yeah,
breakies.
but a lot of them don't have no one.
Yeah.
So me and my
Of
mad
course,
self
of
going in like, morning.
Yeah.
It was good for me. And it made me feel a purpose. And then I saved my money and I set up my promo tour. I reached out to people. I started being a bit more active online and had people reach out to me. And that's kind of what I came back to England with. Like, stop waiting
Yeah.
to be booked. Create your own opportunities.
Yeah, it's
Amen.
good.
I had
Yeah.
a successful tour.
Book to that.
You know, from being at one event in New York, I had people coming up to me like, yo, can you jump on our... Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And
You're putting
and
yourself in the situations.
I made my opportunities.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to... That's my thing that I'm trying to spread this year.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Don't sit about and wait.
Yeah.
You've got
You-
social media.
Yeah.
You've got talent. And
Yeah.
you've got self-belief. Make that happen.
Literally, I can't
And
even.
that's it.
That's so good that you go by that because I can't even, like, so many artists just kind of wait for it to happen, don't they?
Yeah,
Can't.
well said. Well
You can't, I'm
said.
not being funny. Look at this little pretty lady that was just... She's 16.
It's mad,
Lydia
isn't it?
Singer.
Lydia sounding crazy. I'm a sexy 20-something, but I'm not 16.
Don't mess with Wyan.
I don't.
She's
you
just
know,
letting you know about
when
the
you-
wigs and the sexiness.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
going- and the glue. Don't forget the glue.
Yeah, the good glue.
The good glue, not the bad glue.
There's 16-year-olds now sounding and looking like her. I've got to be on point. Do you know what I mean? Because when it gets down to it, these labels are like, why do we need you? We got Lydia who's 16 and
She's
she's
doing her own
fresh
thing.
and she sounds crazy.
Yeah.
I love the fact that your mentality is to be proactive.
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
like a re-education for a lot of the artists out there because they always seem to think, oh, it's going to come to me if I do this and I do that. It's going to knock at the door. It doesn't
Simon
work
Cowell
like that.
don't have your address. Jay-Z is not going to pull up to your house in Clapton and
I
be like,
literally
I
love
heard
this
you
guy.
rap. It's not going to happen. Do you feel what I'm saying?
I love that.
So-
It's the truth. You're
Yeah,
talking
definitely.
the truth. You're spitting the truth right now.
It's facts. But
It's
yeah,
facts.
no,
Yeah.
America was amazing. I'm getting ready to go back out there.
Are you?
Yeah.
How long was you out there for?
I was out there for just under 2 months.
Okay.
I'm working with 2 new producers, Mello and Shantae, who they get me.
Is that something that's going to be coming out this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just not speed past that moment? Say the producers' names again, because let me just say,
Mellow
can I-
Beat.
I just want to say something. The reason why I'm pointing it out because a lot of people just skirt past the producers.
No, I was actually
they go
gonna
straight
just say
to the
you,
artist.
The same way I found you guys online, I found Mello online.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, you're dope.
Yeah.
I need you.
I love you.
And then I'm all about women empowerment. I love guys. I've got brothers. I'm a lad's girl. But I love that whole women's movement. And I met a girl called Shantae Broadway. And she's cute. And you'd look at her and think, you know. But when she produces, you're a teenager again. You're listening to that Faith Evans album that you love, that Brandy. When I tell you these two together, we're about to do something crazy for R&B. And it's not fraudulent R&B.
Yeah.
I like that. I
You
like
know,
that, I like
and
that, I
I'm
like
not
that,
going to
I like
mention
that.
no names because you do what you do, and if you believe in it, great. I'm not about this. And
Pop,
that's
pop,
R&B.
pop, okay.
I'm Kelly Price. I'm Faith Evans. I'm Escape. I'm Brandy.
Bring it, bring
Do you
it.
understand what I'm saying?
Land it.
I want your baby to be conceived to me.
Oh, okay, too much. We're moving on swiftly on anyway. On the
So
babies.
it's real R&B. No, because it's about love. People forget
about
rhythm
love,
and
it's
blues.
about love.
Love and rhythm and blues is connected to love. And for me, it's fraudulent now. But I'm going to change that in the next 6 months.
I love that statement.
And it's not me being arrogant. It's because I came from such an insecure place of thinking, R&B's not big here. Am I playing myself?
Yeah.
But now that I've grown to really believe in what I do, I can look you in your face and say, you're going to love it if you love R&B.
Yeah. Literally the passion
It's
that
crazy.
you have is literally comes across
crazy.
amazing.
It's on fire right
Yeah.
now. It's hot in this room.
And some people
hot
look
in the
at me
room.
like, you know, she's full of, I swear on my
No,
life.
you can
it's not
see it
that.
in you though.
It's because it means something to me, that sound, because my brothers are older than me. My brothers used to be in the house singing Jodeci like they were legit a part of Jodeci.
Yeah, I
Do you
hear
feel
that,
what I'm
I hear
saying?
that.
Yeah.
And I want that feeling again.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm giving you real lyrics. 9 times out of 10, my own story that you
Yeah.
can relate to.
That's privilege.
And now I've been blessed with these 2 amazing producers to just seal the deal. Do you get what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm excited to send you guys some music.
Wicked.
So speaking of singles and songs you're writing,
Yeah.
Smile.
Smile. You should let me be the one.
Darling. It went on to a
Fantastic voice.
Universal's R&B love song.
Yeah.
How was
See?
that?
R&B.
Love.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
I wrote Smile when I was about 19.
Wow.
And it's crazy because I didn't write it for nothing to happen. Me and my mum had an argument.
Deep.
And I wrote Smile and I recorded it to give to her as a gift. Like, I'm sorry, innit? I ran up my mouth.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then, you know, again, she gave me the name and she ended up getting me on Universal because she cast me out. Do you know what I mean?
That's how you do.
Yeah, I did that and it went on there. There was people on there that I admire. Jasmine Sullivan, R. Kelly,
Yeah.
Drake.
That's
Break
mad.
the windows out my car.
Yeah,
Yeah, mash up the
exactly.
windows, them. Yes, go.
And then they
Jeez.
asked for a follow-up. So I was on the R&B Summer Collection with my second single, Take Your Time. It was crazy because that was my first time releasing music.
Yeah, so this first time you releasing music and you're already
And I was on Universal albums. It don't even sound real, but
like, it's like kind of pinch me.
even to this day, like when I
Congratulations,
look on
man.
my wall, I'm like, wow, I really did that at 21 and
Well-
I didn't know nothing.
Kudos to that and congratulations for that because
Thank
that's a
you.
massive achievement. You know what I mean? You're an English
Definitely.
girl, you're a young lady from UK and
Yeah.
you've gone and you've done your thing and you've made
Definitely,
a splash.
definitely.
And you're still making noise right now and you're still young, you're fresh, you may be 6 foot, but let me tell you
She
something.
tried
if
it.
you are, I had to fling it in there. But the thing is, you have to be seen in the flesh to see who you are. Your passion exudes you, right? It
Thank
just comes
you.
right the way through. You're passionate and you're serious about your music.
Yeah.
You spoke about lyrics and how important lyrics are to you.
Very.
That's massive. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think you might be. You said something earlier. Re-educate the masses with your R&B education.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Lay it down.
Well, as a songwriter, I think I developed that skill from country music. I'm Caribbean. My mum's side's Montreal, my dad's side's Jamaican.
Beautiful.
And if you're familiar with Caribbean culture, their parties and stuff, there's always a section where they play some country music. And my mum was playing a Patsy Cline album. I think I was like
That's
9.
right. Yeah.
You know. And she's got a song, I've got your class ring, she's got... And I cried. I was 9.
Wow.
So it wasn't like I was a woman who understood, but it broke me. And I remember I said, Mum, I'm going to write songs like this. And I used to listen to Dolly Parton and
Yeah.
then I started writing.
Yeah.
And I've won awards for my writing. And over time, you know, in the beginning, I was writing wax songs. I used to listen to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch and stuff. So I thought I was American. I was
Love
down
that
at the
pro-
mall one day. I don't have malls. I live in London. Do you know what I mean? It progressed, and then now, you know, I'm in a position where it's great to make money and do all these glamorous things. But what's dope is like women on Instagram. Like I just sent my man a video to FaceTime. I played Smile. Someone played Smile in the delivery room while they had their baby.
Whoa.
That had me. I'm a big wuss. I cry at everything. I'm Capricorn. But that, for me, was like winning a Grammy. Like,
Of course it was.
Such a monumental moment in your life. And you had my music playing. Like, and this is why I take my pen to heart. I will always write, not just for me, but for everyone. And I want to keep doing that until I possibly can't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
And I've been able to write for other people, you know. As well. I wrote for Alexandra Burke.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wrote for
Dang.
Alexandra Burke. And I've written for like a lot of unsigned artists here
Beautiful.
in the States.
Supporting.
I
Great.
love it. I love
Great.
writing. It's what stopped me from being sat outside King's Cross rocking and dribbling with a sign. Because it's crazy.
Hey.
It's like a form of therapy. Seriously.
Whatever floats the boat.
It
you know?
is. It's a form. Because you think about it, when you fell in love, no disrespect, you're a more mature lady. She will have a song that you know, it reminds her of when she met her first love.
Yeah.
You'll have a song of when you went to your first house party. That's what I love about music.
Yeah.
Is that it's that thing.
Yeah.
It collects
And
memories.
I don't want my songs to be it's on the radio back to back for a month and no one. I put Smile Out in 2011.
Whoa.
It's still on the radio in 2018.
Massive.
You know, I put FaceTime out months ago. People still send me tweets, and so it's a blessing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep doing it.
Honestly, I can say that you sound so passionate and you want to do it for the good reasons.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
definitely.
mean? Like, you literally just want to... I just like the whole thing about someone listening to it, like when they were having a baby. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's big.
That is
huge.
big. Like,
Those
and that's really
things are
touching.
special.
Yeah.
Because at times, as an independent artist, you think, oh, you know, I'm not making a lot of money, da-da-da-da-da. But those moments, they wipe that feeling out. Don't get me wrong, I want to make a coin now. But I can be patient.
Yeah,
so.
you don't mind.
But because we're running out of time, and we know you want to sing at the end, so if you can give us a little moment to take us out.
I have a song called Reflection. I think there's a great vibe here. I've got an acoustic EP and there's a song called Reflection. So I dedicate this to everyone that's listening, everybody in the building. It goes, far from perfect, but I know who I am now. Exhaled all negativity. To love myself was my vow. To me, wasn't easy at the start. I never liked who I saw. But then I took a closer look and I couldn't ask for no more. Now I have learned to love my reflection. When I look in the mirror, I can smile. Now I have learned to love.
Woo! Big up.
Thank you so
Listen,
much. Thank
Rich.
you.
Listen, if you don't know YN Solo, get to know, go out. Plug,
Social media.
Yeah, come and find me on social media, WYEN Solo. It's the same for everything. I don't think there's many YNs about, so you should find me. Come and talk to me. Come and share the journey. And thank you guys so much for having me. It means a lot.
Thank you
man.
so
It's
much for
special
coming
having
in.
you.
Thank you
so
so
special.
much. Thank you.
And that was YN Solo, moving up in the R&B world.
And next up, we have got a vlogger, a hip-hop artist. He's doing so many different things. It is Lucci Supreme soon. So let's go check it out. Back, Hype HQ Reality Radio at Colourful Radio. It is Live Lobby season number 2.
Season 2.
I was waiting for something. Okay, yeah. Wicked. And we are here with our third guest of the day. He's got a little smile on his face. So would you like to introduce yourself? Who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do?
My name is Lucci Supreme, son. Where am I from?
Where are you from?
Yeah, from Chiswick. That's West 4. You get me? They got West
I love that, you get me?
You get me?
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm chilling, man. That's what I do, chill.
You chill?
Yeah.
You chill, you're
Chill.
an artist, so that you
You're an
can't
artist,
chill
you chill.
and artist be a chiller.
I'm an artist, man. I'm an artist.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you do?
I make hip hop, man.
Hip hop?
Yeah.
All about the hip hop?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
And also, what else do you do? You're a vlogger, aren't you?
Yeah, I vlog too.
So where do you put all your videos?
On YouTube, man.
Yeah.
My vlogs are like me going away on holiday and just seeing the world and stuff like that. So yeah, that's like kind of different to the music. But
Yeah.
I try and incorporate my music to the vlogs as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Right, so we want to talk a little bit about your music.
Right.
Okay, so lyrics. You're very into your lyrics, aren't you?
Yeah, lyrics mean a lot to me.
Yeah, so do you have a little bit you can, give us?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the whole thing
Yeah.
because I'm not good with like radio edit things. So I'm
Least
just
you're
Oh,
honest.
bless. I
At least
like
you're
that
honest.
honesty, yeah.
like so I'm just gonna go as far as I can.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for
One
it.
of my lyrics is I'm not gonna spit it either. I'll just say it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just I've been selected to speak this message. Keep acting how you are, and you won't be replenished. A menace to your essence is present when you're ingesting drugs, drinking cola. Your soul gets infected. I'm blessed with the sight of messiahs. I'm empire. Hip hop's got skirts now, and it's dude's attire. And I can't go any further than that because I think I've already messed up already.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You're all right. You're okay.
So what inspired you to write that?
Just looking at the game, man, currently, But I wrote that like 5 years ago. And the game as far as hip hop was concerned, was very it was changing. You know, so I just looked at the game and I thought, like, the people that are my age group, they need to hear something where not everyone's always talking about drugs and things like that. You know, we need to get out of that a little bit. So that's what I try to. That's the message that I kind of push in that one.
You are a storyteller, aren't you? Would you consider yourself a storyteller?
I try and be descriptive. So if you can paint a picture through the words that I say, then that's what because I try and write lyrics that are down to the perception of the person listening to them. Like, not necessarily this is exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but I try and write it in a way where it could be like 5 different meanings to it. So,
Yeah, I love that.
So your perception is not wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
That's so clever.
I love that. Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm gonna have my opinion about what I said and what the message I was trying to convey. But if you got something out of it, then it's not wrong.
Oh,
That's
I
what
love
I'm trying
that.
to-
Yeah. That's such a wide spectrum. You've actually opened your mind and opened your
You're saying that someone's opinion isn't wrong of it,
Yeah.
and they can take whatever they want from it.
Perspective from it.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I think that's what music's about as well. Instead of forcing ideas into people's heads, you're giving them the opportunity to be open-minded about your lyrics.
constructive.
Yeah, that's what music used to be about. It's not about that anymore. But I keep that element of it. You see what I'm saying? So,
Oh, that's real good. That's real good.
yeah.
So, from your lyrics, would you say that where you've grown up, your childhood has inspired some part of your music, or?
Nah, as far as my childhood, I was told I was a rapper. Like, my uncle came in the house one day and he was like, "Yeah, we're rapping now." And I was like, "But yesterday we were just kids." He was like, "Nah, today we're rappers." So
Okay.
yeah, so that's kind of how it started.
Yeah, I want to ask who that uncle is. Is that anybody?
That's your brother, man.
That's my brother. I was trying to stay incognito, but
My uncle proper. That's his name proper.
because he produces, right?
Yeah, that's my right hand man, like, right there. Without him, I wouldn't be doing anything that I'm doing right now. So
Would you say he's one of your your biggest influences?
Your main influence.
yeah, like, everything that I do goes through him in some way, shape, or form. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I think about him when I do things. So even if I haven't said to him, "What do you think of it?" I write it from a perspective of, like, right, what would he think? You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if I like it, or if, like, because our minds are so similar, if I like it, then I do it. I don't, like, force myself to do anything that's outside of my, not necessarily comfort zone, but there's a word for it that I can't say. But,
Taking a step over that, past the box, out of the box.
Out of the box.
Out of your box.
Boundaries.
Well, I mean, because that's what I try and do. I try and go out of my boundaries, because I find, like, when you're uncomfortable is where you find the gems. You see what I'm saying?
I like that.
I don't stay in the box, because in the box, I'm used to the box. I've been there all my life. So I've looked and I've said, right, when I come out of the box, something great is going to come of that. Because you're in a place where you have to adapt. And when you adapt, you're not doing the same thing. So you find out more about yourself. But what I'm saying is, it's like, I'm not going to do something that diminishes who I am as a person. Or, like, people will listen to it and go, right, that's not what he represents. Just because it gets me to another level.
Okay.
So I'm willing to kind of stay at the level I am, if it means that I don't do something that doesn't represent who I am.
It's all about being honest to yourself and being true to
at
yourself.
all times. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
big.
unfortunately, that's the crutch that I have. Where if I never make it, it will be because I'm not willing to do something that.
Don't say never, because you'll manifest
Yeah,
it.
there's nevers, never.
Never say never.
Never say never.
No, but that's the thing though. I only say things that I'm cool with. So like I said, I'm cool with not making it if it means I don't have to do something
That you don't want to do.
that I don't want to
Yeah.
do. Do you see
That's
what
good
I'm
though. You're
saying?
staying true to yourself.
Yeah.
You give me a lot of. You give me the impression of people that I used to listen to when I was younger, like Loki and Akala, who are very political and true to their lyrics and themselves.
Right.
And even though Akala and Loki were under, what's the word?
Under
for
the
it?
radar kind of
under
thing.
the radar. They're still pushing it the same way you are, and
Yeah.
it's big that there's still people around like that that
Yeah,
are still willing
trust
to
me,
do that sort of thing.
Trust me, there's not enough, to be totally honest with you. But yeah,
I'm going to say something.
yeah, go on.
Can I say, you called me mum already, so it's all...
I didn't.
I said
that your brother.
Oh, I
No,
just
no,
did it
no,
to
no, no.
myself. Oh,
No.
I just did it to myself. Anyway, I'm going to say it anyway.
Carry on.
Well, when I was carrying you, I just gotta get it in. I got a mummy moment, right?
Because we got more questions.
Thanks. You was exposed to classical before you was even born, hip hop before you were born, all types of jazz. Listen, Miles Davis, all that kind of stuff, and you used to react to it.
So there you go. That's the answer to the question of how my childhood affected what I do.
Thank you for that, T-Show Day.
I know. I'm sorry.
Now, I just want to flip the coin a little bit about performances. I can't talk. Performances and that. So you opened up for Wu-Tang Clan?
I opened up for someone that's affiliated with Wu-Tang Clan. Yes.
Oh, okay. So how was that experience, and where was it?
It was in Streatham. It was a very low key gig. It was interesting because it was interesting just because it was something that I never thought I'd be able to do. You know, because I didn't think that I'd know anyone that knew someone from Wu-Tang Clan. So the whole thing was just an experience that I hold very dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Are there any other performances that are very stuck in your
Dear to
memory?
your heart?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, nothing that I've done by myself, really. I mean, other than having my mum and my uncle being there when I perform. The things that I remember about performing was when I couldn't perform. Like when I was a part of a group, which was Anarchy. And the times when I couldn't perform because I was unwell and seeing my crew do it without me. Those things I remember more because it was like, oh yeah, I'm part of a collective that I don't need to be there in order for them to thrive. So I was really happy seeing them make moves. And then the thing is, when you're performing, you don't get to see yourself perform ever. You see what I'm saying? Like you'll never be in the crowd. So when I took myself out of that and I was looking at my team, like I was like, yeah, that's sick. Like, so those are things that I remember more so than even me being on stage. Because when I'm on stage, I zone out anyway. It's not even it's like I'm not even there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So do you like performing?
I love performing, man. Performing is cool.
Where would you if you could pick a place to perform in the future?
It's not that extravagant, to be honest.
No?
It's, Box Park in Croydon. That's one of the spots that I'd like to perform in.
Okay.
I just like the way it looks. I really like the way it looks, yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be a big place, does it?
Nah, I mean, hopefully one day. But like I said, if it gets to that point, I would like it to be for the right reasons, not because, you know what I'm saying? So Box Park, I could do that being who I am now.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about like O2, I don't know what doors I got to go through. So I'll leave that up to the universe. Man.
Now, I want to talk about A-Star Vision and Tai Chi. What is it all about? Let the listeners know.
Right, A-Star's Vision, right? So my crew is called Anarchy, right? Anarchy A-Star, Anarchy/A-Star. And A-Star is like a grade, innit? In school, you get a grade. So we were saying we're A-Star. That's the grade.
The best of the best.
Yes. And then on top of that, each of us individually are stars. So it's like A-Star. We are stars, right? And then what happened is I wanted to create like my own SBTV kind of thing where I help out other artists and that. And I called it A-Star's Vision because it's like the person that I'm dealing with is a star and it's their vision.
Okay.
That's how they see things, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I called that A-Star Vision. And that was basically my SBTV, Link Up TV attempt. But that was years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tai Chi?
Tai Chi is me and my uncle. My uncle's
Proper.
name. Yeah, proper. His name is his real name's Tyrone, and my name is Lucci. So I just put the two names together.
Tai Chi.
Oh, I like that. I like
it's
that.
cool.
It's two simple things, but it sounds really effective,
really
doesn't
good.
it? Yeah.
And then on top of that, you got the whole, like, if you know anything about Asian culture, like, there's a whole thing that's called Tai Chi, which is about inner strength and that. So it's like, when we're together, when we make music together, it empowers us both. We understand each other so much that...
So much.
He knows that every piece of music that he makes, I'm probably going to want it. You see what I'm saying? And that doesn't happen with every producer. Like, there's going to be people that are like, nah, I don't want that one. But I generally, whenever he makes something, I'm like, I want that.
You have that connection.
Yeah, I get upset when other people take it. Like, I'm like, bro,
that is mine.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what Tai Chi is about. So when I make songs and I say Tai Chi, he gave me the beat. And when he does songs and he says Tai Chi, I gave him the beat. 'Cause I make music myself, I make beats myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
produce. Can you tell us a little bit about your production and where do you do it? Who do you do it for?
I do it for me, man.
Solid as a rock.
Yeah.
Solid as a rock.
I just do it for me. I don't do it for anyone else. If I did, I would have made it by now.
But your music is an eclectic array of jazz, hip hop, fusion. It's your own sound, right?
I guess so. I mean, it's my sound until other people like it, I guess.
Wow. That's an
Well, I was
answer.
about to say, yeah.
That's an answer.
Like when it's mine, that's when it's in the headphones and no one's heard it. But as soon as you put it out there, everyone's got their own opinion. And
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's yours, bro.
Yeah, no, no doubt. But I mean, I can't hold on to things. If I hold on to things, then I get into the whole political thing of like, don't tell me what my music's like.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It gets deep.
Don't judge it. Don't judge it.
Okay,
Right,
well, sorry, because we're kind of rolling to the end. I want to talk a little bit about Lust or Love, because you're wearing a hat right now which says bang,
You are,
bang.
yes.
And I know you had those hats made. Did you have that made in Bangkok?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. You went out there and you had this hat made, and all the rest of your hats made in Bangkok. Is that
That's
right?
mad.
Yeah. It's cheaper out there.
Yeah.
It's cheaper out there, man. But
Hey.
that's my clothing line. Lust or Love is my clothing line that I want to get back off the ground again at some point. But I've had to put that on the back burner for a minute. So I just wear my own clothes.
Yeah, you wear your own clothes.
Yeah. And everything that I wear is black owned as well. Other than Primark clothes, I had to say that.
Primarni in the house.
Yeah, no doubt.
Give kudos to Primarni.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all right. It's all good. I think everybody dips and dives in Primarni.
Yeah.
But because we're kind of coming to the end, I kind of want to hear a piece of your music.
Right.
I know you said you didn't want to do a whole spit, but I know you've got something that you can deliver for us, because your words are quite
Powerful.
Powerful. There's lots of meaning from sentence to word. So can you?
Don't build it up too much.
All right, I'm gonna draw it back and take it back.
I thought you lot was going to play a song at this point.
Well, we've got all the artists' songs, all you guys that took part in Live Lobby today. We'll play them after.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the question? What am I meant to be doing right now?
However you feeling, you got the bang hat on.
I meant to.
You
Can I
wanna
just talk
spit?
about? I don't want to spit.
Okay.
Can I talk about my clothing line?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do what you need.
Right, so the clothing line, right? Because I got a good answer for this. The clothing line is called Lust or Love, right? And I want to say it so that no one else can come up and say, "Oh, I did this first" or anything, right? So my clothing line is called Lust or Love, right? The symbol is a hashtag and a heart put together. And Lust or Love basically means, like, I want people to look when they see the clothing. I want them to look in the mirror and go, like, the next movement that I'm about to make, is it based off of lust or is it based off of love? Because we don't do that enough. We just make impulsive decisions that later on down the line we didn't think, and then we end up in places that we don't want to be. So if you're wearing my hat, you go, right, it's like lust or love. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, and every time you mention it, it's like, is this decision that I'm about to make based off of lust or love? And hopefully it's love. And if it is lust, then you can think about why you're doing that thing and if it's going to affect how far and how detrimental the effect of what you're doing is about to be.
Wow.
There's
There's a lot behind this.
A whole world of stuff.
Now, I
I just want to say kudos and congratulations for a young person wearing their own clothes. I think that's huge. And you went far quay out of London, England and made your own stuff. I think that's big.
Definitely.
You
Well
didn't
done.
even go to Bush. I thought you were going to Bush first. You know what I'm saying? But if I went to Bangkok, you know.
Now, I just want to, just because it is coming to the end, I heard kind of, from a little birdie that you are potentially making an album or an EP for Instagram.
Yeah. People's attention spans were really short. And like you lot say, my lyrics are quite potent. So what I try to do is make like little snack bite sizes of music that people can just listen to. It only takes a minute. So you don't have to listen to a whole 3-minute song. Because like I say, people's attention spans are really short and everyone's on their phone. So I'm just trying to put out as much music on there so that people can just check out what I'm capable of until my album comes out, where I'll do longer songs and I'll get deeper into life. Right now I'm just sharpening the sword. Like,
You're not deep already?
No, like
There's more?
like my album will be stuff like about conversations that me and you have had or situations that me and
now
you
I'm
have been-
scared.
Yeah.
Don't say be scared.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, I wish you had the
be
button.
scared, man. Be
No.
scared.
Oh, no.
But
Well, I love that interview.
Yeah, it was amazing. You got any plugs? Plug
Yeah.
yourself. Plug it, because we're going to wrap it up.
I'm going to check out my vlogs. It's just me going on holiday with my girlfriend, things like that.
Big up, Yan.
Yeah,
Boop, boop.
yeah. So yeah, basically, just so go, just type my name in and just, if you
How do we
care,
spell that? Because your name ain't easy.
LUCCHI SUPREMESON.
All right.
Yeah. That's it.
Boom.
So that was Lucci Supreme Sin. Before that, we had Wine Solo, and before that, we had the amazing Lydia Singer starting off our Hype HQ Reality Radio Live Lobby Season 2.
And guys, unfortunately that's all we have time for today, but I've been Sammy Vidal.
I'm Lauren J. Carter.
And be sure to join us next week for Hype HQ Reality Radio's Live Lobby Episode 2, Season 2.
Peace.
Like and subscribe. Down.
Right there.
Woo-hoo. And this is the moment for the jam. Make some noise in the studio if you're in the studio. That's right. Oh yeah, this is the moment where T-Show Day is on the mic, and before me is our artists. They're all together. Right, they're all the suspense. The suspense. We've got Lucci Supreme Son. Make some noise. Lucci Supreme Son. Yeah.
Peace.
All right. You have to put the mic right up to you because we will not. Right. Okay. Welcome and enjoy yourself. Introduce yourself, please. Lydia Singer.
My name's Lydia Singer, and I'm from Milton Keynes.
Oh, she's so sweet. She's only 16. That's just too cute. And then, last but not least, let's get it going on. YN Solan, please introduce yourself. Solo.
What's going on, people? It's your girl YN Solo. I'm in the building.
So cool. All right, this is the moment when it's impromptu, right? We don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows what happens at this moment in time. But we are going. They're going to shut it down right now. You got 5 minutes to shut it down. Take it away.
5 minutes, you know. All right. Part of my presence, I'm just trying to find essence. The mothers didn't get my message. I finally feel I got credit. I'm humbled by your elegance. Trusting man's a good message. Don't worry about my past. And some chicks I'd rather not mention. Apart from this music venture, you get all my attention. Honesty, love, affection, protection's my only intent. Happiness is my mission. I'll dismiss all the confliction. Delete all your depression now that Supreme Son has risen. Yeah.
Happiness is my mission. Happiness is my mission. Happiness is my mission. Yeah.
Oh, I'm on Colourful Radio. I'm on Colourful Radio. Yeah. Oh.
We're on Colourful Radio.
Yeah.
We're on Colourful Radio. We're on Colourful Radio.
I don't know what to say. I'm having a good day. I'd like to play, but I can't. My fingers ain't too smart. I want a super malt for some reason. I'm standing here, I want some chicken with seasoning. My bed I'd rather be in, but I'm in here doing what I gotta do, listening to beautiful women singing. You know.
Happiness is my religion. Happiness is my religion.
We're still singing. I'm not a freestyle girl, no. But this is what happens when you come to Colourful Radio.
Hype
HQ too. Make sure you lock in and listen to all the talent that comes through. No.
Happiness is my religion.
Happiness is my religion.
Colourful Radio. Oh, happiness is my religion.
I don't know what to say. It's crazy. Ladies, they're killing it. My mission is different to most.
Is it over now? Is it over now?
Yeah.
Can you count us out?
Yeah, like, let's get it.
Is it over now? Can you count us out?
Yeah.
Is it over now?
Happiness is my religion.
Listen. If you're just tuned in, you know what time it is. That was the jam from the marvelous, wonderful Lydia Singer, Wyan Solo, and Lucci Supreme Son. Bila, make some noise! We have been honored to have you in this show today at our station, at our show, at Hype HQ Reality Radio, at Colourful Radio. It's been special. We're going to have you back too. So, yeah? Do your plugs one more time, and we're going to zone out. Quick. Go for it.
Guys, follow me on social media, WYEN Solo, and make sure you get that FaceTime single.
Lydia Singer HQ on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yeah, just be good to each other, man. Show love to the people you love. And my name's Supreme Son. Check me out if you want to. Peace.
Lovely, wicked. That's been Live Lobby Season 2. Tune in a little bit later, and we're going to be back.